Inspirational. David Markstein is here, and this piece is really special, and I want you to pay attention to the details, because as you see Alex, you're like, okay, it's a cross, and I've seen crosses before. Right, you're not wrong. But have you seen a cross like this? When you come in, you get an inspirational word. So you get the message of hope, of love, of faith. So when someone comes closer to you, they get that message. It could be that daily reminder for you. It's a really thoughtful gift if you're thinking like graduation and anniversaries and all of those things. But if you're someone who you're really connected to your faith, maybe there's a scripture you think of when you see that word of hope, of love, of faith, and you connect it to a scripture. So these are done in your choice of sterling silver or 14-karat yellow gold layered over sterling silver, with those messages in both choices: love, hope, and faith. You're getting a 20-inch chain, but then you do have a couple points of adjustability, so you can stop it at 18.5 and 17 inches. So if you like to layer, you have that availability. Lowest price we've been able to do for you. This is Italian jewelry.
Yes, it is.
These should be $110. That's our comparable retail price. We're at $47.98. David Markstein's here. You've been in the jewelry industry for many, many years.
Yes,
now launch your own collection.
Yeah, I'm really excited that I was able to launch a collection. I was at QVC as a buyer for 24 years, been in the industry now 31 years, and I'm all things Italy, meaning it's my passion. I love traveling to Italy. I go to the jewelry show, been over 120 times to the jewelry show. And I know the factories and I work with them. So the inspiration behind this brand of mine was to show Italian craftsmanship at its best. It was to show what the Italians not only are great at in terms of design ingenuity, but just how they work, how these factories operate. And so the inspiration behind this was to develop a piece of jewelry. To me, I'm always inspired by inspirational messages and things like that. So I wanted something that wasn't, was a cross, but didn't scream traditional cross. I always feel like if you want something traditional, a herringbone, a rope, I'm not the person you want to go to. I want to bring you things that you haven't seen before. So I challenged the factory to do something where they could design a message within the cross, where it started with the word faith. That was the first one I had developed. And you can see how it comes down, and the F is the upper portion of the cross, and it comes down. So it insinuates a cross, but doesn't necessarily mean that. And everybody needs faith, everyone needs hope, and everyone needs love. So it's great that I have these three messages to offer, and I love that we did this in the 18-karat over sterling or the rhodium over sterling. So you got two choices there. But I think they're just beautiful. I love the script lettering, and this doesn't happen overnight. In other words, there are 5 or 6 iterations of this before we get it right. I didn't like some of the scripting that I saw before, like at first, and then the factory made it too big. We had to go back, and it was too small at one point, and I just wanted everything to be at scale, the perfect scale for me. So this is how we got here.
It's beautifully done. In fact, I had lunch with Rosina Grasso the other day. She's one of our other hosts here at QVC. We started at the same time.
She had loved this.
And she had it on.
Oh, she did. I didn't know she bought it.
I was looking. I know she wears crosses often. I was looking. I was like, oh, that's pretty. And I looked, and I was like, oh, wow. It has the word, and it is that little extra surprise that when you're close to someone, you get to see that message. Like, they appreciate that message. And I think that when you wear inspirational messages, you put that out into the world. So you're putting love out, you're putting hope out, you're putting faith out. And it's that reminder to you that when you go to your jewelry box and you put it on, that reminder of your faith, love, hope. If you have a graduate in your life and they're heading off to college for the first time, or maybe they're going from middle school to high school, which could also be a little scary, what a beautiful gift that they'll wear every single day.
Absolutely.
Anniversary would be great, but think about yourself as well, especially now that we've got the lowest price we've been able to do for you, $12 a month on Easy Pay. And I think it's really nice that you gave us those points of adjustability. If we like to layer or like a shorter length, we have 3 different options here.
Absolutely. Everything is so attention to detail with me. I want to make sure it's the right chain. So even the chain for this, we look at 20 different chains until we look at what goes best with this. So this is a little tiny kind of Rolo cable chain, and we did a little O-ring, they call it a jump ring, at different lengths, so you could wear it on different, to make it so depending on the outfit you can wear it at different lengths, higher or lower. But again, it all starts with the Italian ingenuity and craftsmanship. I give them the idea. I know this factory so well. I've been to this factory 20 times. And just like when I'm there, they're in Vicenza, so we just go there, and they know me, and so they're always looking for new ideas for me. And when I went to them, they love this idea. They love the idea of being able to create a piece like this for me with the inspirational message like this, because they've never done anything like this before. No one has, because it was something that we thought up and we brought to you exclusively for QVC.
Well, Faith is very popular. We're last call if you like the Faith in the sterling silver. It is also available with that 14 karat yellow gold layered over sterling silver. So Faith, Hope, and Love are 3 messages. We have more available in that yellow gold layered over sterling silver. And then we do have the sterling silver, but if you want the Faith, make sure that you're checking out of your cart with that one, because it is limited if you like that sterling silver option. Lowest price right now, our comparable retail value, because like David said, he's working with the factories in Italy. This is a unique design, from the quality of the chain to that pendant, which is removable if you did want to slide it off. $110 is what you could be spending. We're at $47.98 right now. You can only find your designs here at QVC. So if you want it, and if you want something that's special, that's meaningful every time you put it on, or if you're gifting for any reason, you got to grab it now.
One of the things that I always try to do as a designer is I want to design things that are upscale, couture inspired, but not necessarily with that price tag.
Yes.
So how do you do that? You come up with something that's kind of classic, but you do a modern twist to it. And that's what's happening in the world of jewelry today. So it is, inspirational jewelry is everywhere, but everyone's doing it their own way. And I love how, again, you can wear this even if you're not ultra religious. You can wear this because maybe you want faith, maybe you want hope, maybe you want love. It's just a beautiful silhouette of a message that I think is just absolutely just upscale and outstanding.
Well, unfortunately, Faith is gone in the sterling silver option, but we still have the other choices available. So in the sterling silver, what we have left is Love and Hope. We have 350 if you like the Love, and 200 if you like the Hope. And then in the 14 karat yellow gold layered over sterling silver, we still have all 3 choices available. Hope is most limited there. J436341 is your item number for a $12 easy pay. I mean, you cannot find a more beautiful piece of jewelry.
I love it. One of my favorite pieces of my collection, and it was just launched in January, but I love the fact that we were able to reorder this because this is something that was so important to me.
It's beautifully done, and it's a treat to have you here. Thanks for being here. Thank you. We have more jewelry coming up in the show, something brand new from Diamonique. If you want the big sparkle look without the